Hi, it's Izzy, and today's video is for all the people going into year 12 and year 13. And I'm going to be talking about habits that you should start at the beginning of year 12 and continue with throughout year 12 and year 13. So the first thing is making revision resources as you go. So for some of you during GCSEs, you might not have done this. So personally, I didn't make any very good revision resources during year 9 or the first half of year 10. I made a lot of them, and I was making them right up to like the week before the actual exam for GCSE. And this is not what you want to be doing for A level. So for A level, I actually started making cue cards from the first week of year 12. And this is such a good idea, and you don't have to be cue cards, it can be notes or mind maps or however you like to have your revision resources, because you're going to want to have those notes ready so that you can focus on doing practice questions when it comes to revise. So don't wait until you've got a test coming up. Make your revision resources as you go along. So once you've had a lesson, or after a week, or once every 2 weeks, make sure you've got all your notes for whatever topic you finished or something like that, and you have them written up in your condensed form or however you like to revise it from. Make sure you have them ready. Don't wait till you have a test. There'll be so much new content you learn during year 12 and year 13, so I'd say this is probably one of the most important things that I could tell you. Another thing is, this is not as much a habit, just like a piece of advice, but it's take year 12 seriously. Loads of people have a really good time in year 12 as they think, yes, I've got more freedom, I can do the subjects I like, all that sort of thing. But something that's really important to bear in mind is that often your end of year 12 mock exams, the biggest factor which affect your predicted grades that your teacher, we were all given our grades that we got in our mocks. So your mocks, you should be getting the grades you want in your end of year 12 mocks. So don't think it will all be okay because I've got year 13 to do my studying. No, you will need to spend year 12 studying, and I didn't do as much studying in year 12 as I wanted to, and I felt really bad about it, and I felt guilty all throughout, late spring, early summer of year 12. I just wished I was doing more work. Please take year 12 seriously, because it will affect your future, because your predicted grades go on your UCAS personal statement. So whatever universities or whatever you're applying to will see them and use them to decide whether they give you an offer or an interview. Another thing is kind of ironic for me to say this, but it's to stay active. During year 12, I didn't do, I think, any form of exercise, which is really awful. I don't know if there's something I'm forgetting about. It's not great, and I'm not asking you guys to do a competitive sport. I'm just asking you to get outside or just like get yourself sweating, something like that, because endorphins, they they make you feel happy, it makes you fit, and if you exercise, it makes you sleep better at night. And then during year 13, I started working, so I walked at the weekend. Each day on the weekend, I walked a few miles to work and back from work, and that was definitely exercise. That definitely had me conked out, tired, exhausted, all that sort of thing. And so I was tired, but it's just a good thing to do. And I also, it's a bit embarrassing because I haven't actually gone that many times, but I've tried to start bouldering. So I've been going to the climbing wall a few times, and I wish I could go more often, but I haven't had the opportunity very much, because often I have to, because I spend the weekend working, I often want to go home and just catch up on any work that I've done. But I do hope to be using a few more of those up in the next few weeks, now that my exams are no longer a thing and A levels are hopefully behind me. I've also been doing recently, this was not during year 12, but it's been since lockdown, I've been asking my sibling to do K-pop random play dance with me, because she really likes K-pop and I like spending time with her, and doing the dances is just so fun. I'm bad at dancing, but you know what? When you do a complicated dance, you can blame the fact that you're bad at it on the fact that it's a complicated dance. Whereas if I do an easy dance, it's obvious that I'm bad at dancing. But if I do a hard dance, then you can just be like, oh, it's a hard dance. So win-win, am I right? But yeah, just anything that gets you exercising. Obviously, I only live 5 to 10 minute walk away from my school, but if you live like half an hour away and you're walking that every day, then that's good. But if you're not, you're only walking 5 or 10 minutes a day, then I really recommend you do something because it will keep you happy, it will make you sleep better, all that sort of thing. Another thing is to stay social. As I said, you need to take year 12 seriously, but I'm going to be honest, year 13 is probably going to be more intense for you. So, just like I recommend to year 9s and year 10s, make the most of this time to have fun memories with your friends, because you're going to feel like you don't have the time to do that later on. So I'd say make sure in year 12 you make lots and lots of time to have fun with your friends. And if you have a free study period and you're not doing your work, you're messing around with your friends, then obviously you should get your work done. But don't see it as wasted, just see it as like a time you spent that made you happy, and that you got to know your friends better and you had fun, you had some fun memories, all that sort of thing. Because, you know, it's important that you stay happy and during year 12, because otherwise, you know, that's going to affect your schoolwork at the end of the day. So you want to have that balance where you are spending the right amount of time, you know, socializing that keeps you happy. The final thing I want to talk about today is during year 12, you should do things that you can write on your personal statement. So this is things like work experience, volunteering, further reading, all that sort of thing. Because by the time you get to year 13, you don't have much time left to do those things to write on your personal statement. And I do plan on having a video coming out soon, perhaps, maybe. I haven't decided yet whether I'm going to do it or not. If I think of enough good ideas, I will do it. I will be making a video on things you can do that you can put on your personal statement that you can do during lockdown, because obviously things like work experience you can't really get in the current situation in these uncertain times. So, you know, I think that's a thing that would be helpful. So I might make a video on that. If you've got any ideas that you think I should mention in that video, comment them below, because as of currently, I have not filmed that video yet. I also have a video on personal statement writing, all the things you can write in your personal statement. So if you are going to write a personal statement, which is most of you, make sure you watch that or put it in your watch later or whatever you want. It's on my channel. I will link it in the description and you'll be able to watch it at the end of the video and everything like that. And yes, that is all for today. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment how you feel about going into year 12, or if you're already in sixth form, how have you found it so far? Any other advice you'd like to give the people who are yet to join sixth form, who are about to? Share this video with somebody else who is going to be in sixth form. Subscribe, and of course watch my other videos. Bye!